A trend report is a way of having almost a fashion vocabulary or a fashion language. We know communication is key. So for us to have the same fashion language and for us to work on that today is going to give us the ability to communicate better in the next 2 seasons. For a company to shut themselves down in December and actually everyone embrace the trend report is probably something unique. And we have to be unique as a company in order for us to be relevant in the future.
What women want more than ever is the truth. They want authenticity. They want to buy into a brand message that's true, that's not fabricated. The question we're posing for menswear this year is, are women driving the menswear market? Where once men were all kind of cookie cutter, they followed the same trends, they were in suits, they're now really expressing their identities more than ever. And then we've got some key colours of the season. The first is lemonade. So we've seen yellow come back in spring/summer 19. It was in all of the showrooms, and it's a soft yellow. It's positive, it's happy. And then we have pink pearl. So it's a soft pink, but it's got this iridescent nature to it. Prairie brown, we're seeing a lot of browns coming through. This is in line with the 70s trend. It's sophisticated, but it's also natural. Fiery metallics, we're seeing metallics come through in all sorts of shades. So silver, copper, more carbon, sort of dark silvers, rose golds, and what we're seeing is the fiery metallics are often worn all together. Green foliage, so often what you find is interior trends influence fashion trends. So at the moment in interiors, it's all about plants, indoor plants everywhere, and that is coming through in ready-to-wear. Lapis blue, the bold, dazzling blue that you saw in women's wear also translates into menswear. Which brings us to the trends. So the first of the 4 trends references romanticism, and there are Victorian influences as well. It makes a lot of 70s references. We're seeing a lot of floral prints in here, wide leg trousers, gardeners' sweaters, big chunky knits as well. The fabrics, patterns and details. So you can see here we've got some botanical garden prints, summer tweeds, crystal embellished embroidery with the sheer fabric. Knots and bows, we're seeing them everywhere. This look is interesting too because it brings in the pink pearl colour that's very strong. So it's florals, it's got the frills, and it also has, what you will notice, is this square neckline. The linen blazer is really key for this. It's a more pared back look. Linen is very important as a fabric. We're seeing the robe coat, the retrographic sweater as well comes into this theme. Geological necklaces. Necklaces are actually a huge trend for menswear. And then on to the next theme. Here, as I mentioned, interior design often flows through into fashion. So here you can see the pared back table, the raw wood, the whitewashed walls, the light fittings that are made of straw, and there are also ethnic influences. So you're seeing lots of earthy tones here, the yellows, and also the prairie brown that's coming through. Here the fabrics that are important are pure linen, embossed details as well. Again, another dress here with a square neckline. So that's coming through on a number of trends. This is more of a peasant dress. It's like you're in the countryside. You've got lots of checks and Louisiana stripes. So you're really returning to nature. The third theme is mood enhancers. This is all about a pop of color, a bit of attitude. It's perhaps a more tomboyish silhouette. It's all about affecting your mood for the day and giving yourself a little bit of a lift. Referencing 1990s sportswear a lot. So within mood enhancers, you can see the pops of color that are really evident. And then having fun and wearing some more exaggerated pieces. So here you've got the chunky knit. It's a little bit more exaggerated than before, and it's in the yellow, sort of an impractical tiny bag that's in a pop of red. And then of course the dad sneakers that are so untrendy and that you should never wear. They're now in trend. You've got the fanny pack as well, which was once considered so unfashionable. That's come back. Here you'll also see green foliage coming through as a strong pop of colour, sometimes worn in head to toe looks. And then here is a good illustration of how sportswear can come through in the chunky knits as well. You're seeing the pop of colour is really a detail or a trim, And then you've got some accentuated sleeves as well that add a bit of fun to your outfit. Which leads us to the final theme, which is modern 80s. Big shoulders, confidence, lots of mini skirts, so high-waisted mini skirts. It's all about confidence, suits that are either double-breasted or single-breasted, lots of low necklines. It's all about wanting to be seen and wanting to be sexy. And we're seeing it transpire into menswear with lots of graphic tees. So graphic tees, but also graphic bomber jackets, biker jackets, denim jackets. You can see here the leather look, from Alexander McQueen. It has a lot of zips everywhere, a lot of studs. Here, this great example of the Neil Barrett shoe. That boot is going to be very important in menswear going forward. And then we're also seeing some reflective tech that comes through in sportswear. The mesh, so this wide netting up here that's almost got a plastic quality to it. We're seeing vests and also t-shirts in netting. And again, the crossbody messenger bags.
I want to thank everybody for spending the day learning about the trend report for spring 19 and fall 19. I want each of the departments to go back, get creative, find ways for you to use this vocabulary as an everyday thing. So here's to an awesome spring and an awesome fall. Thank you so much.